Hello guys, this is my game that I'm working on, and the level that you are seeing on the screen is the boss level. I am currently working on this last boss level, and I would like to make one cinematic in front of you guys in order to show you how cinematics are done. But first let me just kill this guy. Okay, yes, why I said let me kill this guy, because I just remembered that there is something which needs to be updated. Like, it's a small bug, you can say. This is the Nav Mesh Volume. If I like tweak it a little, let me tweak this Nav Mesh. Okay, this is also Nav Mesh Volume. Let me tweak it down a little, and we have this another Nav Mesh Volume. Let me tweak it up a little, and after all that is done, we can see that there is a star. There is a small star down in the boss level. We'll have to save it, obviously. Save all, save selected. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the lighting, but anyways, let's hit play. Yes, now the lighting went back to nice and normal. Let me hit the play button, and let me see. I have something up there, but I cannot go. My player cannot go because there is some sort of bounding volume over there. So now that minion should rush at me. Let's see. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. मेरा एकदम शुरू से ही काफ़ी कम, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, काफ़ी कम मेरा हेल्थ था. पता नहीं क्यों. आई डोंट नो, बिकॉज लास्ट सेव में शायद, जहाँ पे मेरा लास्ट सेव था उधर शायद बहुत कम हेल्थ था मेरा. बट एनीवेज, see, this is how you will go, and you'll have to kill this guy, and you'll have to come over here. Let me, okay, this is like the combat sphere of this guy. So I'll spawn out of this combat sphere. Let's not agitate him anymore, and we have a cinematic. Let's see. Oops, I forgot to implement the functionality of this cinematic. So let's just quickly do that. Let me first go to my cinematic folder, cinematics, boss level, BL master. Okay, we have a shot and we have nothing in the master. Yes, as I suspected. So we will add a shot track. We will save it. This is very important. We'll have to save everything very frequently. So yes, this is a 5 seconds of cinematic, and let me add a fade track that will fade at the end, only just at the end. Camera cut, where is the fade? Yes, fade track. Let me hit this. Whoa, sorry. To end. Yes, my cursor is now to the, no, it's not to the end. I don't know actually which one they consider as the end, but anyways, let's hit 1. Let's hit a key. Yes, this is the end bar, the white one, not this light white one, the deep white one. So, and not just before it, right there, let's hit 0 and add another keyframe, and right after 5th second, we will again add 0 and a keyframe, so it will kind of fade. So now let's save it. We have the master. I also planned to add an audio where the where Maria, or the warrior that you are playing as, will kind of say, okay, what are those structures, those big structures, they are guarding something, whatever. So let's see. We have the master right now. Let's save all. As I said, you'll have to keep saving things. Unreal Engine has a lot of bugs. Those Nav Mesh Volume I just tweaked they were there, but it was not getting debugged. I just moved them a little and they started debugging. I don't know if that would cause any trouble or what, but let's see what happens. Okay, let's okay, yes, the implementation. Okay, so let me go to blueprints and open level blueprint. So here is, this is the place where I'll have to do all the visual scripting thing. Let me select, where is my camera is interfering. Yes, let me select the trigger box. And what do I want to do? I want to add a event, a collision event. Add on actor begin overlap. When the actor begins overlap, what do I want to do exactly? So I have this entire blueprint saved in a place, so I'll just have it copied. I'll paste it in here, and I'll explain each and every node, what it does and what it doesn't. Right here. So yes, it's big. I know there are a lot of nodes in here, but I'll explain each and every single one. So what we are doing here is, when the actor, that is the character, our player, is overlapping with this trigger box, then we want whatever will happen, we want it to happen just once. So we have this node do once. We added it first. So we are first specifying that okay, you'll just do this thing once. So as you can see, it is creating a compile error, because this entire thing was copied from another level blueprint, where this node was a node. This node was actually the cinematic, different cinematic from that another level. So we will have to put our cinematic which we want to be triggered when we step on this specific trigger volume of this level, right? So let's just delete this node for now. Let's not compile anything right now. Let me explain everything first. So whatever we are doing, will do it once. So, and that we will specify in the very beginning that we will do it once. After we do it, then set actor hidden in game. Now we want a few things to be hidden while the cinematic is playing. What is that actor? Get player character. The player character, suppose you ran into the trigger box, and I am using, like, suppose cinematics work like this. You are using your character's another mesh. Suppose if I want my character to walk and come to somewhere, I will not use my normal character that is actually playing, because that character is not in this level. This is where the character will spawn when I'll press play. But I cannot use this thing, right? I cannot use this thing in the cinematic. This is just a player start. I cannot use player start. I will have to use an actual character. So what I'll have to do, I'll have to go to characters, and then I'll have to go to maybe main characters, and yes, I'll have to pick this purple, this one, the one that has the purple bar under it. As you can see, this one, not the yellow one, not the green ones, but the purple one. So this is the mesh, the actual static mesh. The others are animation mixamo. This one, the yellow one, is a physics asset. This is different thing. This blue one is this is completely different. This is the skeleton only, but this one is the static mesh. So we will drag the static mesh in the level like this, and we will now in the cinematic, we will, in the cinematic sequence or whatever, we will drag it down, and we will have a track called animation track. And in this animation track, if we select idle, then it will not be in a T pose anymore like this. It will stand in the idle mode, and like that. So imagine your actual character just walked in and entered this trigger volume. Suppose there is a trigger volume in here like this, and your actual character that you will use in the game just walked inside of it. So if the camera angle just goes a little bit here and there, then you will be able to see this Maria, like static mesh also, as well as your own character also together to Maria in the same level. It will be very awkward, very weird, and very bad. So we will have to hide our actual character for the sake of the cinematic. Why aren't we hiding this? And why are we hiding the actual character? Because in the actual character we cannot use animations like the way I just told. We can drag and drop this static mesh, and we can add animations to it while there is a cinematic going on. We cannot do it to the actual character that we are using in the game. So this is another just asset we just dropped in, and we can use animations on it, and in the gameplay it will look like this is the actual character that we are playing, but which will not be the case because our actual character will be hidden, and this will be just another static mesh that we are drawing into the level and adding animations and making it look like the actual character. So it's a small trick, but anyways we don't need that right now, so we will delete the Maria. So where were we? Yes, right here we will set the actor hidden in game, and the target will be get player character. It will get the player character, whatever the character is, and it will hide it for this level. That is the reason why it's this level's blueprint. This blueprint functionality, this functionality will not work in anywhere else, in any other level. Is obviously in other level you'll have to have this again copied and pasted with a specific trigger box and a specific cinematic dragged from here, but we are coming there slowly. So after hiding the actor, we will disable the input. Why are we disabling the input? Whose input? First of all, the target is again get player character, and player controller will be get player controller. The player controller that is controlling our character, both of them will be fed into both of these pins, and the input, that means WASD movement and mouse movement, will all be disabled. Why do we have to do that? Because suppose the cinematic is playing and your character, you are pressing W, and in the cinematic only you can see your character just running around here and there as you are pressing WASD and all sorts. So we don't want that, right? It will be very, very ugly. So we will disable the input, so the character, after hitting the trigger box, after overlapping with it, it will just stop there. Every input will just die. After that we would want to play. So target is move scene sequence player. If you can read it, that it's written target is move scene sequence player. So this play function will play a sequence player. So what sequence player? Now there is a fun thing, as you guys could if you guys remembered or not, I don't know. I first selected this trigger box, and then I came here and I right clicked and I add an event. As you can see, there is add an event for trigger box 2-3. I mean, yeah, it's actually the name is 2. I don't know why this 3 is there, but add an event for trigger box 2. So if I suppose if I am not selected, let me just select in random emptiness to deselect everything. And now if I go back and see, those options are not there anymore. So the similar kind of thing you'll have to do. Let me go to the cinematics boss level. It is a good practice, like if you drag this master sequencer, like this is the actual thing that we want to play while the character overlaps with this trigger box. So if we place this cinematic logo there, so if like after months if I come back and try to change something from this game, and if I am like, okay, why this trigger box is there, what is it doing? Okay, there is a cinematic icon. Okay, what is says BL master, that means boss level master sequencer. Oh yeah, now I remember why it is there. So it's a good practice to keep things like there. So I clicked on random emptiness and as you guys can see, I'll go and there is nothing actually there. So if I select this cinematic icon, this BL master, and then if I go back to the level blueprint, then add event for BL master, I can again do that. But what I need is create a reference to BL master. I want to create a reference that will point out to that BL master, actual BL master blueprint class that we made. So now if I connect this, so now whenever I'll overlap that trigger volume, this BL master will play. So actually, if I, let me show you something. If I just delete entire thing, if I dragged the play function over here, right? So let me create a reference to BL master over here. If I just directly connect this, it will automatically create this intermediate link. You don't have to worry about what that thing was or what that another node was. It will just convert. It is some sort of a converter that makes it easier to connect from this one to this one. So after I playing the sequencer, what sequencer it is, the target is BL master. So after I'm playing BL master, then I will bind this event on, I'll bind it to event on finished. So this event on finished is a it's kind of, what should I say, I'm binding it to this event. It will, in the input, it will take an event and it will kind of determine, all right, this cinematic is done playing, and hence the event that I'm using right now is on finished playing. So on finished playing, after the cinematic is done playing, what will happen is over here. So we hid our actual character. Remember, right here we set actor hidden in game. We clicked on this boolean new hidden. That means that yes, it is hidden over here in this node. This is checked, this boolean. That means yes, it is hidden. But on this node, we will again set actor hidden in game and we will connect get player actor. So we are telling that what actor actually we want to hide or unhide is get player character. And this time we will not check this boolean. And not checking this boolean means no, the actor, that specific actor which we have drawn here is not anymore hidden. So after the cinematic is done, you will be able to see your own character again. But that is not enough. We also did take all the functionalities like disable input. Remember, disable input from get player character and get player controller from here. So we will have to enable the input again. So simply enable input and then join these two nodes, and you will be able to see your character once again, and you will be able to play along with walk and look here and there and everything. Now if I compile this, okay, what it says, this blueprint is not a machine sequence, target must have a connection. Okay, my bad. Yes. So on bind event on finished, this node needed a target. What do you want to finish? This function is connected over here, but this is a function that is playing something, right? So this bind event on finished will also need to know that what do you actually want to finish. You don't want to finish the function, obviously. You want to finish something that is playing. So that something is this BL master. So it's better to drag from here because it is already converted from till this node. If we drag it from here, then see there is a red colored error symbol generating, and it won't let you. So this is the right way, and now it has compiled. And now if we, where did we go? Yes, let me just spawn out of my angry minions range, play from here. Okay, I think my sword just kinda but there was another problem. If you guys could see, let me just check a few things. If I oops, I cannot take it. There is a bounding box over there, so let me bring that out. of there, and let me put it over here, and now let me play. Whoops. And now I have a little health. Yes, you do not have to fight, so you can see my health is deteriorating. Yes, it killed me because I overlapped with the this music. Thank God. I overlapped with this trigger volume, but the enemy was still there, agitated, and whatnot. So let me spawn. No, not here. Yes, right there. Play from here. So the enemy is there. My trigger volume is over. Yes. So my sword, my big ass sword, is kind of colliding with this, and there is a cinematic playing, and it shows this. It kind of puts you into a focus that there is something. Okay, be careful. There is something. So there goes that, and you have this place where you get another minion, and also yes, we do not have bounding volume, like we cannot get into this groove, but we can get inside this one. I don't know this. There are few bounding volumes that are pretty messed up in this level. We don't need to fix those small nooks and corners. So yeah, that is that. If you can kill that guy if you want that coin and that health potion, but then after that I am yet to add make this door automatically lift up when I stand close to it. So let's do that real quick. Let me select this, and let me go to the blueprints, and as you guys can see, there are few doors and all. So let me select a nice looking door. What should I? Boss level, get to boss. This one. Yes, I already have the blueprint created. It's just that I didn't have let me shrink it down from that side, and obviously from X. Yes, I want the player to stand really close, and then only you can trigger it. Yes, that looks kinda okay. Yup, that looks kinda okay. And now let me change the door. Acha, wait. First off, let me go to boss level. No, this is the level blueprint actually. Let me save this. Yes, and let me delete this because I need to delete it. What was the material? M Night Castle. What is this? M Night Castle dockroom ceiling. Okay, I have this material on this stuff, so I'll delete the door. Yes, the door is deleted, and in this material M Night. Okay, wait, night. Let me search castle dockroom. I believe this was ceiling 01. Okay, this doesn't look bad, but what I'll have to do now is save this, compile, and okay, why are you not okay? Yes, and bring it over here. Isn't it looking kinda nice? Obviously it is. So what we'll have to do is we have this empty space, so we'll have to change the dimension of this thing from here. So let me go to scaling options and let me increase that up to there, and let me see. Yes, it is almost there, but still, if I could, this place, these two corners, they need to I'll have to widen this door up a little. Yes, maybe that will do. That should do. Yes, now that looks nice. Now if I, let's say, play from here, and if I stand close, see, I'll have to stand really close, and then I'm introduced to this guy. Okay, and this guy is following me, and as it has no animations right now, so it is not running or walking or attacking me or anything. And what just happened is that there were a lot of, okay, big guy, let me, okay, my fucking god, yes, there were 2 explosive plants placed on these 2 pillars, and I just lured myself, and as this guy is very big, so he actually kind of overlapped with both of them, and he lost a lot of health in the process. So yeah, there goes that. And if I stand really close, then, and if I like, there is no Nav Mesh Volume in this room. That is the reason why the boss cannot come out. Can you see both of his weapons just sticking out of this door? My god. But anyways, I do not have Nav Mesh Volume in this room. That is the reason why he cannot come here. Otherwise he would have, followed you. So there's that. Okay, big guy, please move. Oh my god. Okay, so let me start play from here, and as this guy gets your attention, he will follow you, he'll attack you. The only place where you can go to just take a breather is this stairs. Okay, and you're like, okay, this guy is like crazy. Okay, how do I stop? This guy will keep on attacking you because you are still in the range of its combat volume, I suppose. So what you can do is go upstairs and grab as many as you can. Okay, like do not grab all of them. As you can see, my health is already 100% right now, but still if I like overlap with them, she will take all of those, but you won't get them. If you'll have to die in order to have those thing back again, so you won't have them. And as you can see, the Grux or the boss is waiting for you there. He was expecting you to come down the stairs, not to jump out from there. So you have a kind of advantage like that. And what we have here is the artifact, the main and the only main thing in this entire game. As you can see, there is a quest line on the left side of the screen, says in yellow, find and collect the artifact. So you'll have to collect this artifact. Now the line changes to find this extraction zone and take the artifact there. So that find and collect the artifact will stay there on your screen throughout the entire game. It will kind of remind you of that the only thing you should care about in this game is to anyhow find the artifact. And after you are done, after you know where the artifact was, just you can, it will be fun if you kill the boss. As you could see that I didn't kill him, but still I am out here. And if I like go over here, there was a trigger volume. That's why the door went up, just like that door, the same principle. And if I, with the artifact, I would cross the world, and we have a problem. It says find and collect the artifact. That means your artifact is not with you anymore. You will have to have that artifact with you. So oops, where am I? Where is the world? Oh boy, let me, yes, this is much easier. So I will have to change it in my C++ code, and I'll have to have my artifact not get updated every time I cross a portal and move from one world to another world. So yeah, there's that. This is my entire boss level. I will add a few, like maybe one or two more cinematics in this boss level, and it will be done. I will add the animations of this Grux dude Yeah, buddy, don't worry. I'll fix you up. Don't worry. And these are those static meshes only. I just changed the material on them to something like stone, and I changed the eye material to something glowing like this, so it looks kind of cool. My god, it looks like the eye is, you know, there is some sort of swelling happening in the eye. Okay, anyways, this is gross, but anyways, that was all. So I hope you guys liked it. If you guys are new on this channel, then please consider subscribing to this channel, and if you guys liked this video, then please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next week. Bye bye, see ya, tata.